Okay. I think we're live. Sweet. All right, cool. So let's continue on building this template here. If you haven't been here before, I have been basically just showing my process, sharing my processes on how I build my Framer templates. I'm on my second template and I am doing an e-commerce one now. There's a lot to go over, so I'm gonna just be building, walking you through. And if you haven't yet, check out my templates on the link in my bio of the channel here, my homepage of the channel. I will also leave them in the description. And yeah, hopefully this one's going to be done and then uploaded to the marketplace soon. But let's go ahead and dive in. So where I left off last time is I was building this accordion template, accordion component, which is actually going to also be sold in the marketplace soon. Like as soon as this is done and working the way that I want it to, I'm going to go ahead and submit it. Now I'm having a lot of trouble getting it to do exactly what I want. So I'm going to just kind of like push it a little bit more, see if it's going to start working the way that I want it to. And if it doesn't, I'm just going to leave this off to the side just so it's more interesting. What I'm showing here is more interesting. So I'm going to go actually move on with the build. And then once this is actually done, excuse me, I will come back and yeah, walk you through how I did it and how it's working. So right now, the issue we're having is that I'm not able yet to make it get each of the elements here, the text elements. I'm actually going to go ahead and try something. So the idea here is that we want to have everything be 100% customizable. And for that, I'm creating different states for each of the elements of the accordion that makes up like the FAQ accordion, but each of the ones that make up an item. So for each like question answer pair, I am creating this like open closed state for the question part and for the answer part. And I want that to be dynamically fed into the component, and then for there to be options here as to like actually options in an object as to how you add questions and answers. So it's super simple, but then you only design and build each of those kind of parts of the component once, connect them, and then you're ready to go. And you're also able to control literally everything between open and closed states. You can animate, whatever you want. I tried doing it with component instances and like literally making it, use the states, the variant states that we would have in a component that we would transition from and to, but it's not working that way. So I'm trying it now just using regular stacks. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell the AI here in Workshop that, so I've added a layer name to the text layers in the stack. Does that help? So it's going to be question text and answer text. And I will instruct people to never change those. Because basically what's happening now is I'm able to see, yeah, you see that? you can see that the instance is being like fed in there. Actually, let me see what it's doing when I click. Yeah, like it's working quite well actually. You see that it's changing between the states. Not transitioning yet, but that's fine. Can work on that afterwards. We have a few different things, like there's a fixed height, so instead we want to go ahead and let's see. Yeah, like you see that it's working quite well actually. Except the content for some reason is not being connected to the right to the correct, let's call it accordion item. Beautiful, it works quite well. Just missing two key things. We do have the right number of question plus answer items based on what is added in the config props. FAQ items, but the content, the text content, still shows the original static one from the templates. Number 2, the states are not transitioning. The elements are not transitioning between states. Let's see. The interesting thing about this is like there's a lot that you can do quite easily, but some things for some reason seem to create like a bit of a hiccup. So like that's working, but as soon as I change it, let's see if the transitions worked. Like, kind of. It's going in the right direction, definitely. I'm gonna go ahead and actually throw this code somewhere else. Let me do something here. Oh, wait a second. I never saw that I could change the model here. Let's try that. Let's try and change it to Claude 4. And elements between, they're not transitioning between states. Better, but still wrong. Still not there. We do have the right number of Q&A items based on what's added in config prop FAQ items, but the content still shows the original static one from templates. This has not been fixed. The answer elements are transitioning between states, but the question ones are not. Let me just double check if it's because, let's see. Yeah, like maybe I can just, let me see something. Maybe I can just add a transition over here. Oh, I don't have access to the transition property if I'm not in a component. That is upsetting, to say the least. Okay, so let's see. Well, we'll just tell it this. Let's actually say that I don't have a way to add transitions via the UI since it's a stack, not a component. Get a little bit of water. Well, it does its thing. Okay. Motion.div. What the hell does that do? I don't know. No, revert the last change. Actually, can I just it's worse now. I need it to just no, I'm gonna just say that. Yeah. Again, not perfect, but okay, let's I'm gonna change it to GPT. I'm curious what it's gonna do. And say the same thing. This is not working as intended. So still has not been fixed. Answer elements are transition means to say don't. Okay, let's see. Sometimes I find that starting over, like starting fresh with these AI models, for some reason works better. And like getting it to a certain point. Yeah, that's definitely not what I want. Let me just see something. Okay. That's kind of better, but not exactly. So let's go ahead and FAQ. Let's check the code here. I'm gonna go and plug that into Claude just in a different window here, and we'll just check out what that gives us. Oh, what's happening there? Okay. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and say analyze this code and check for errors or mistakes in implementation. I'm not even gonna tell it what it's about. I want to know. I want to see if it's able to like figure out what it's doing. And actually, this is pretty useful. Let's have notifications there. Beautiful. Inefficient animation keys, performance issues, sad operations, best practices, missing error boundaries. I really want to see if it's gonna yeah, I want to see if it's gonna figure out the property binding thing with the text. It's functional by several issues that affect user experience maintainability. Okay, fine. Here are the main issues I found. Okay, fine. Let's just leave it right to its thing. And I'm gonna do that kind of in parallel as I build this out. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and style the, since I know that's like, it seems like it's probably gonna work, I'm gonna go ahead and style everything the way that it's set here in the design. So it's gonna be 20. I might still push to have this as a component. I'm gonna try that later. Just because, you know, like I think it would work just that much better. But we'll see. Like I still want to see if it's possible or not. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just thinking back to when I made this plus icon there somewhere else. I guess I'm just gonna redo it and detach. Okay, icon set, fine. Just I want to detach that, and as well as this plus unite path and path. Ah, okay, beautiful. I can get them from here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and create, let's see, button icon can stay. I want to make it with two separate things so that that's quite weird. Why is it doing that? Oh, okay. I mean, unite. It's the position of 0. Still weird. 2 or 1. Huh. Okay. All right. So, 1. I just want to go ahead and make this plus button in a way that I can animate between the states. Let's check our, didn't give me a notification. Okay, that's fine. Just give me the full code to paste in. And here we don't really need it to be united, do we? Like, let's go ahead and do it like that. Stack center, center. These two are going to be absolute. And they're going to be centered both ways. Actually, no, this one is relative. That one's absolute, and it's going to be centered like that. That way, we can get, let's see, width of 8 and height of 8. This guy goes back inside. All right, cool. So this way, we can have it plus icon. We can have it in such a way that we can open and close it by just going like that, you know? So that's perfect. We don't need that much padding. Let me go ahead and switch this over to this side. Wait a moment. Let's see. Okay. So we don't need that much padding actually. It just needs to be the icon itself. This is 16 actually, not just 8. So we're gonna do 16 here. This one's gonna be 16 as well. Center, center, and the height will be 16. Oops, center again. Beautiful. Our stroke width. So I just want to make sure that this is consistent with the rest of the template because I don't want it to look too different. Just curious that I saw that it was changing the text, so it's actually literally just cycling through those two instances. It's not animating properly. Okay, cool. But we have we have our Claude here fixing that for us. Perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and, now that it's done, I'm gonna go ahead and edit the code. Not in workshop, no. Assets and edit code. Let's see if it's gonna. Okay, perfect. So yeah, I'm gonna have to feed that error into Claude. Okay, it's fine. We can keep working on styling that in the meantime. So yeah, let's do it with 2 pixels. It's 2 here and 2 here. It's gonna look more consistent, I believe. Hopefully it's not gonna take too long because I really want to see that in the design. Missing component file. Component file structure may provide you with corrected version to resolve this issue. The file, probably the file name. My current existing file and framer is named this. Okay. Let's let it do its thing there. I know. We just kind of wait a bit. Cool. So this is a question. We have 40 pixels between them. Cool. Actually, yeah, I just remembered this. So this can't be here. I'm gonna have to create. Yeah, the styling is gonna have to be added on the container, like on the accordion item instead. So this is actually the question container, and this is the answer container. And between them, we're gonna have 40 pixels. So I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, I'll add those 40 pixels in here on the answer container instead. So remove the radius, the padding, and the border. Okay. So now here on the FAQ, I'm gonna do a padding of 40, padding top of 40. Okay. So that should do it. And then the rest of the styling, we're just gonna add it as properties on the wait a second. Yeah, that's correct. Since replace entire constant is correct, your code is a very specific format for existing. I wonder if it hasn't already done that. Please provide all required component instances. Okay, that's fine. So just define on the export property consider. Yeah, here. I think it's going to be totally fine. But let's see. Creating the final. It's quite slow compared to other times I've used this. Reverse duplicate label. All right, beautiful. Let's try that. Hopefully it does improve upon things. Okay, amazing. So let's see. That's funny. That's weird. I've never seen it rendered differently on the canvas Okay, FAQ according, please provide record component instances, question closed, question open, answer open. Ah, that's not what I want. Command P. We don't have answer closed. Let's see. Let's do none. Question closed. Question open. Answer closed. Answer open. Okay, cool. Great. Something is happening there. Let's do our plus icon here. So when it's open, we want to spin this around. Just make sure. Okay. So we're gonna make it. Let's make it 15 instead. This one also 15. Here we're gonna do 15 as well. Align both, and now it's gonna be centered. Beautiful. There, we're just gonna replace it, and there we go. Cool. So now go ahead and rotate this that way. That should give us our animation. Let's see. Okay, so it's not transitioning yet properly between the states. So that's what we're going to tackle next. At least now we can see that it's doing something. So two main issues now remain. States are not transitioning properly as they should. Just a moment. We're back. So states are not transitioning properly as they should. And so I want to say we need to animate both states include exactly the same elements. I need to animate between them with transitions instead of just fading in out like it is now. Number two, the text content of the rendered component is not taking the text that is added from the property, from the items in the object property FAQ items. Right now it is only showing the placeholder content from text content from the template stacks. Okay. Cool. While that's happening, I'm just gonna check if the styling is fine. Like in general, it seems okay. I want to see if I can. I'm just thinking if I can do any more styling. Yeah, no, I'm gonna actually, I'm gonna have to add the item as an element. I'm sorry, I'm thinking as I'm talking here. Basically, what I'm thinking could be cool is maybe like the ideal scenario would be to have a component, and in this component it would be the accordion item, right? So it basically would be like this and this, like these two wrapped in an accordion item. So that's going to be our reference, like our, let's call it a template for the actual, like for each of the question answer groupings, like each of these ones would basically create an instance of this, and then that would just stack like that to become the accordion. That way we could just style this the way that we want. So like in this case, I would do the padding, the radius in our border, and then that whole thing, like in this case I would have to theoretically set it to invisible. Or no, actually no, I can just change the padding here, so the padding could start at, let's say, 10. Now you can imagine this stacking like this, and our design said 15. I'm just going to do like a 20 just to be more consistent with the other elements of the template. And so it would be like closed item. And here it's going to be the open one, just to illustrate, because I want to actually change the closed one to have more radius, like a higher radius, so that it works kind of like this. And then this one, it's like, yeah, maybe a little bit more. So 20, let's do like a 25. How much padding do we have here? 20. I guess that's okay. Maybe 30. It's actually going to copy what I did in the contact page just to keep it super consistent. So this one had 20. And this was like 200 or something, 800. Yeah, just like round it out as much as possible. So let's keep it at 20 for now. And let's see, do we have our fix? Hopefully we do. Go ahead and paste that in. Okay. No, it's still not working. Nope. Not at all what I need. I'm starting to think that's like maybe not possible. Okay, so like I said, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep working on the template itself, just so it's like a little bit more interesting here for the stream. And once we are done with that, I'm just gonna, like at some point I'm gonna work on this component, and then once that's done, I'm just gonna come back and kind of refeed that into the page, and we'll talk about it when we have that. So for now, I'm gonna add a bit of padding here. Let's do like 120. It's too much. Like an 80 is okay. Oh. Okay, cool. FAQ is basically done as far as structure. As soon as this component's done, it's going to be okay. So now let's go ahead and do a policies page. I think I might have something. I didn't have a policies page, but I definitely had something styled. Let's see, maybe in the news. I mean, yeah, I guess I'll just do it here. Okay, so it's going to be a policy page. We do have a couple of policies that people might want to add. So like there's like sometimes privacy policy, general terms and conditions like of sale, and maybe like there might be a shipping page, which in fact maybe I should even design as like a in addition to this template. Shipping and returns. Let's do that. I'm gonna add that to my to-do list. Here on the other screen, I just have Notion open, and so let's see, design and build shipping and returns page. Cool. For now, we'll just do a policies page actually as a CMS. And go ahead and see, we have mega menu. We don't really need a mega menu CMS anymore, because I realized that it's just going to be much easier for people to go ahead and customize directly from the menu. Initially, I was thinking that it could be cool to have a mega menu, like a CMS that you could control adding and removing menu items. But, you know, it's like, it's going to be way too complicated, not visual, and it doesn't really work as well for something like this that's this custom. So yeah, for now we'll just keep it like this. So instead we want to have a collection for our policies. I'll say like policy pages, new item, privacy policy. It's gonna be like, I'm gonna quickly ask GPT to write a template privacy policy for a furniture. Actually, I have my my template conversation open already here at ChatGPT. So write the text for privacy policy. General terms and conditions of sale. And the last one is going to be shipping and returns. Privacy policy. Perfect. So that's going to be this one. So let's go ahead and create our text here. We're going to add this somewhere else, but for now I'm going to do it as part of like the design of the page. Information we collect. This is going to be a heading 2. Cookies and updates. Let's do some quick formatting here. For privacy increase, please inquiries contact. Cool. That's good. Okay. This one we're gonna just remove. Go ahead and check our privacy or policy page, and it's gonna be a detail page. Great. Here we need, is this already? Perfect, that's what I want. Let's add a text element. Yeah, that's true. I forget that differently than Webflow, this works in another way. Like we wanna just like type in Framer. So it's gonna be paragraph medium. Maybe just a paragraph regular. Okay, paragraph regular is fine. So here we're gonna have paragraph regular. It's crazy, it's using all caps. Heading 1. Okay, heading 2. Yeah, that's it. Although, again, crazy that we can't edit the color here. So, just gonna change that this way. Heading 3 will also be medium. Links will be our just like text link style. Hover, lightest gray underline. Current is black with an underline. Of solid. Transition. And I think that should do it. No, that's not taking. Let's see. Decoration underline solid, thickness of 1. Oh, there we go. And color here. So I think that's why. Is it? Fill radius. Okay. So the color will be the same. Here it's missing a decoration. Solid. Color of black. I think that should do it. Let's see. Okay, so just our hover is a little weird there. It's changing something in the underline. Auto. Solid. And there we go. Cool. Now let's just add more spacing between those. I guess that has to be done over here. Let's see. Yeah. Data protection. Cool. Beautiful. Placing order of that when. Oh, I forgot that I can do it here. Okay, cool. Oh, all right. So I guess would have to style separately before I add in the content. Is that the case? Like, how do I change? Is there a properties thing? Let's see. Text, CMS styles, code block. The image table. No, I want to change the list. Styles. Let's see. Let's try and do it in the content. Place all page. Okay, that's fine. Hello. It's definitely. That's not ideal. Okay. Style lists in rich text. Framer. Maybe it's due to the line height. No, it's not. Is there like a padding layout kind of thing here? No, we don't have that. I'm just gonna leave it like this for now. I'll check that out later, see if it's possible to like add it. Oh. No, never mind, something else. Okay, cool. So here I'm gonna do what is there? Oh, spacer. So let's go ahead and do it like from here. So let's see. Our top. Oh yeah, I always forget to get my page structure in. So this one will be that instead. Cool. 1440 and grab our correct nav bar. Beautiful. Here, I want to just get this title. Yeah, let's get that. Let's say privacy policy. Fill. Just gonna go ahead and drop it in. Okay. This is gonna be the title of the page. Beautiful. And there, I'm gonna add another field for that. For now, what is in here? FAQ accordion. Okay, cool. This is gonna be horizontal. Let's do a max width of 500 pixels. Really wish that we could set alignment to baseline. I don't know why we can't, to be honest, but anyway. Let's see, overflow, visible, and same here. Set it to visible. going to be a nice little paragraph there. Just do like a space between and fill. No. Go to the top here. Add a little label there. It's gonna be in all caps. We have a fixed width here. We don't need that. I don't want to have this fixed width from that container, definitely. Let's see, max width of, let's do like a, oh, no, not at all. 800 maybe. Maybe 600 actually is good. But I want it to be, positioned on to the left. Padding is going to come from the main content. 130. 130 as well. Stack is going to zero out. But here we want to go ahead and, okay, we are going to have to wrap it. Fit, fit, fit. Fill instead. Now set it to padding of like another 130 there. No, that's not it. Remove. This one is going to be max width. Set it to start. I want to add a little nav bar, like a side term, what is it called? Like an index with links to the policies page. But I'm gonna do that later as a like a V2 kind of thing. I'm rethinking this now. and a little bit of top padding just to see them align here correctly. Maybe like a 5. Six or 7. Six. Beautiful. Cool. So we have 80 here, and let's do like a 120 or 180 there as well. 140. Just balancing it visually is what I'm doing. Okay, amazing. So our policy is structure is done. Set variable to, let's see. Wonder why I can't just create a property from here. It's fine. It's gonna be large description. Sorry. Text area, large description, small description, text area as well. And I'm gonna, okay, fine. So let's connect it to large description, which we'll just add from here. Connect this one to the small description and add it in. Beautiful. Cool. So I think we've got everything. Yeah, that's it. So our policy pages are done. I'm gonna really quickly go ahead and connect our CMS data. Privacy policy, general terms and conditions of sale. Usually it's just called terms and conditions, right? So there we're gonna have products, orders, pricing, payment, delivery. Oh no, we're not gonna, oh yeah, maybe that's fine. Returns and exchanges. Liability, governing law. We also have the contact for that. So let's see. Beautiful. Yeah, okay, cool. Actually gonna ask ChatGPT to format this for me in a different way. A little bit tedious, but necessary, unfortunately. Once I have this done, I'm just gonna reuse it for next projects, like next templates. I'm actually gonna go ahead and ask ChatGPT to remove the like the identifiable information where it says love, for example. It's gonna be easier for next time to just substitute on the next store. So that's perfect. Questions regarding these terms. Where did that come from? Ah, okay. Beautiful. It should be all good. Terms and conditions. Ah, yeah, so this one should be empty for that page. Love.com. Cool. That's great. So last one now is just the shipping and returns page. The order is handled with blah, blah, blah. Duplicate. I'm wondering whether or not it's going to be faster to just format from here. Give me the last policy, but formatted for rich text element in Framer. Ready to paste. Titles should be H2. I don't think this is gonna work. Yeah, it doesn't. I'm gonna actually copy and paste this to ChatGPT. And finish adding this one in, and then we'll wrap up the stream for this one. This didn't work. Formatting just shows the tags, HTML tags as text. Here is an example of something I copied from Framer's rich text editor already formatted. Raw clipboard viewer. Let's see if this is gonna work. Nope. Not working still. Raw clipboard shows this. Let's see if that's gonna do it. Nope. Okay. So for now, let's just do it manually. Okay. Okay. I think we're good with that. Okay, that's how we style this. But I want to add a little bit more more spacing between those elements. Okay, let's just keep it like this. Cool. Beautiful. All right, so let's finish the stream here, and we'll continue on the next episode. Thank you for watching, and again, if you haven't yet, check out my current template. It's an art gallery slash like artist representative manager artist store kind of template. It doesn't have e-commerce just yet, but I'm going to be adding that feature soon. And this one is going to be launched, the one that we're building here, the e-commerce one. It's going to be launched soon, as soon as it's ready. So you can check it out by going to hippodesign.studio or just checking out my profile on the Framer Marketplace. And yeah, hope this was helpful. I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Thanks.